Every IPL captain enters the season as a leader. Most leave as the villain. One bad decision, and fans turn on them instantly. One losing streak, and social media starts treating them like the problem. Because the IPL was never just about cricket, it's millions of emotional people searching for someone to blame. And eventually, that pressure starts changing captains themselves. Look at what happens every season. A new captain gets announced, fans celebrate, the franchise posts cinematic videos, experts start talking about a new era, and for a moment, everything feels hopeful. Then the losses begin. Suddenly, every field placement becomes controversial. Every batting order becomes a debate. Every facial expression becomes a headline. And slowly, the captain stops looking confident. Because IPL captaincy is psychologically brutal. You're expected to lead a dressing room full of international stars, while millions of fans analyze every move in real time. One mistake isn't just a mistake anymore. It becomes content. Memes, hashtags, debates, abuse, and social media makes it worse. Because fans no longer experience cricket privately. Now they experience it together. Anger spreads instantly. Frustration spreads instantly. Blame spreads instantly. And eventually, all of it lands on one person, the captain. Psychologists call this scapegoating. When pressure builds inside a group, people instinctively search for one person to carry the blame. In the IPL, that person is almost always wearing the armband. That's why even great players suddenly start looking mentally trapped. And nobody shows this better than the most decorated IPL captain who still couldn't escape it. Virat Kohli, one of the greatest cricketers ever. Yet for years, people treated his IPL captaincy like failure. Not because he lacked skill, not because he didn't try, because in the IPL, fans don't judge captains on effort. They judge them by trophies. You can score hundreds, break records, carry entire seasons on your back. But if the title never comes, people still question your leadership. That pressure changes people. Captains stop taking risks. They stop playing naturally. They start leading carefully, trying not to become the next target. And then there's Hardik Pandya. The moment he became Mumbai Indians captain, the backlash exploded instantly. Not because fans hated his talent, because emotionally, fans had already chosen sides before he even played a game. Every mistake got booed, every loss became personal, every reaction became viral. And suddenly, captaincy stopped being about tactics. It became survival. That's the real IPL curse. Once fans emotionally reject a captain, performance almost stops mattering. And the scary part? The pressure is completely real. Professional athletes are trained for competition, but IPL captains deal with something else entirely. Franchise politics, online abuse, media narratives, superstar egos, and millions of emotional fans expecting perfection every single night. One bad week can destroy an entire season's reputation. That's why captains slowly start looking exhausted by the end of tournaments. Not physically, mentally. Because the IPL exposed something much bigger than cricket. Modern sports fans don't just want results anymore. They want emotional drama, heroes, villains, redemption arcs, collapses. That's why captaincy conversations become bigger than actual cricket sometimes. The IPL turned captains into public characters, not just athletes. And once that happens, every mistake becomes entertainment. Every loss becomes a narrative. Every captain becomes a character in someone else's story. The craziest part, every new captain still believes they'll escape the cycle. They come in confident, they come in prepared, they come in believing this time will be different. But eventually, almost all of them face the same thing: pressure, blame, isolation. Because the real IPL captaincy curse isn't losing matches, it's becoming the face of millions of people's frustration. And in the IPL, the crown never stays comfortable for long. Eventually, it breaks the person wearing it. Which IPL captain do you think the fans destroyed unfairly? Because I have a strong opinion on this. And I'd love to know if you agree. Drop it in the comments below.